Hello, trading is closed on August 17th, 2017. We had some calls yesterday. We said there was an increased risk of the MEJT target failing. Don't forget, MEJT likes to leave a failed target at major changes in trend. We said the pattern was very negative, and unless we kept up and overtook this high, lower prices should ensue. We were looking for a pattern with an early low and a late high. Believe it or not, this is S2L. That's what that is. And tomorrow I look for another pattern with an early low, which does not preclude us gapping up first. We also had a few dates. We had August 16th. I think I'm going to have to call that one a hit. The next dates I have coming up are August 19th, August 25th, and September 4th. Now, I know a lot of people also had August 16th as a date. When I copy from other people, I give credit. Let me show you how I came up with this one. You have to go way back to December 10th, 2003. We have a straight line move up from a significant low of 102 points. You then take the date of the low, add 102 days, use it as a cycle. You get a number of dates, and on the 49th iteration of the cycle, you get August 16th, 2017. Let's go back to what we were talking about. As far as MEJT was concerned, it actually, in a day with a big drop all day long, so ultimately higher prices would print and the target was hit. When it hit, it said it was a false move. Well, before going over tomorrow's call, let's review the long-term prediction. I'm really not an Elliott wave person, but this was the call I've had for a long time. I think it did a reasonable job of calling the high in this leg. I've been making videos and comments online for about 16 years. This is about the fourth time in all those years where I get letters and emails from people telling me how completely wrong I am, and not a single person agrees with me. It's actually very helpful, and people even swear at me sometimes. It's very helpful to get letters like that, because when everyone tells me I'm wrong, with a database of only 4 times, I've been right every time. Hopefully history will prove me right here too. At major changes in trends, the sentiment should be such that no one agrees with you. Now, of course, tomorrow I expect in my email to get tons of solicitations from services who claim that they called the high, and maybe they did, but if they wanted my business, I think they should have sent me those emails before the high and not after. Well, if that counts right, and I still maintain it is, we have a long ways down to go. Our friend George Lindsay says a collapse is coming. We have a few targets. We should hit the low of 20, around 23.52.72, rally to about 15, which is 24.01, and then drop to 0.10, 18.10. Wow. These were the lows I said should fall at some time. We're getting pretty close. Note how the GAN support resistance levels have worked reasonably well. Well, so we have a big drop coming. That doesn't mean we have to drop every day. Now, we went straight down. Futures continued down. is there any hope that we go up tomorrow, particularly when it's a pattern with an early low? Well, I think there's a good chance of a bounce. First of all, we have a wall into the close. We have a Hobson close right at the absolute low of the day. And there's also some very good support at that number, at that low price. Here's the daily chart. Here was the DeMark sell we got way back in July, I guess. Took a while, but it worked. Here's the TDST line. You take the high, go to the TDST line, and that's where we stopped. That's the daily chart. You can use the same technique on the weekly chart. Here's your TDST line. Here's your high, 14.6. There we are. So we do have some support. Now, I don't really know how to count this. I think it's impossible to be positive. But if that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 1, and that's A, B, C for 2, if that's right, then we could have completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 1 of green 3. If that's 1, 2, this could be wave 1 of green 3. And the amazing thing is wave 2 is often will correct a large part of wave 1. So we could go, we shouldn't overtake this, but we could actually have a gap up when we reopen on Friday. And if the gap up goes over this high, this whole leg is false, it's panic selling, and if we gap up over this high, or at least trade over it early, we should rally all day long. So, we have major league trouble coming up, but that doesn't mean we drop every day. We don't have to gap up tomorrow. We have much lower prices coming. But if there's a good chance of gapping up tomorrow, and if it's over this high, it's an all-day rally, and that's today's call.